Greetings everyone from Northern Maine. Today's video is going to be on how to upload a video to YouTube. Especially with everything that's been going on in the upcoming year, possibly many of you are facing a hybrid situation where you need to teach online and in person. You may need an easy way to get videos out to kids, and YouTube is one of the best ways to do it because it's easy and you know it's going to work no matter if they have a Chromebook, a Windows machine, a MacBook, a phone, a tablet. No matter what system they use, the video is going to work perfectly on that device. So YouTube is a great way to get those videos out to your students, or if you're recording lectures, or if you're recording trainings for other teachers and all that stuff. YouTube is a great tool for that. So this video is to quickly show you how to actually get a video you've made up to YouTube. So the first thing you want to do is create your movie, which I've done on my desktop already. I've called it Test Movie. The next step is you want to go into your browser and you want to go to youtube.com. Then you come over to the top right when you are either logged in or you need to log in. And for the first time you do it, you're going to see this create a channel, and you're going to click on that. It's going to walk you through a couple of things. You want to just click on the get started. You can tell it just to use your name. You can upload a picture. You can do a few more details about yourself, or you can just tell it to set up later. If you're looking to just do something for students or small groups, you don't need to worry about doing that stuff. But if you actually want to make a channel where you might eventually have subscribers and a lot of other things, I would definitely suggest maybe going through and setting up those steps. Once you're into your control panel, this is what you'll see. Right now you have no subscribers, no videos, no playlists, no nothing. So you've got two choices. The first you can do is customize your channel, where you can give it a little bit better look and layout and do a few small changes to that. But if you just want to dig in and just get a video uploaded, you're going to click on YouTube Studio. And this takes you to your YouTube dashboard. Now, once you go through this the first time, when you click on your profile icon in the top right, you will actually see your channel, which will then take you straight to your channel, and then you can go to YouTube Studio directly, and you'll see none of those walkthrough steps will show up for you. It'll take you right there. I actually have a link up in my favorites that takes me right to my YouTube Studio to make it a lot faster to get to this screen. So when you get to this screen, you'll see most of the stuff you can actually ignore. If you just want to upload a video and that's all you're trying to do, you're going to see this upload videos link, but you will also see this little icon over here that's the up arrow. That is also how you can upload videos, and after a little while that's the one you'll be using. Just to throw it out there, if you ever do want to do a live stream, you'll see this go live button. You can click that to actually start a live stream. The only thing to know about that is 24 hours before you need to do it or further, you want to click that button because it takes about 24 hours for your account to get activated. So you want to make sure you click that button before. I'd hate to see that you want to get ready for a live stream and then you click that and it says, well, 24 hours later, you can start your stream. So just something to know that it takes 24 hours for that to be activated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click upload a video. You're going to select your file, click on that, and then I'm going to go to my desktop, and I've got my test movie. Open that up. The bigger your file, the longer it's going to take. You'll notice right down here it said upload, and now it's on processed. It took seconds for it to upload because it's a couple second video. If your video, like ones I've uploaded that were like 10 minutes or longer, it can take a little while depending on your internet connection. So you've got some options here. The first is you got a title. You can name it anything you want. Typically it'll grab the title from your video file to upload that, but you can give it any title you want. So I'm going to write custom title for test video here. Then you can come down to this next box where it says description, and this is where you can actually write about what your video is. This is just a test video that shows how this works. You can make this, as you can see, I've got 52 characters and it can go up to 5,000. You can attach a thumbnail, or it's got some automated ones that it generates by taking screenshots throughout your video. You can, as I said, you can use Photoshop or any image editor and create your own thumbnail, and you can click this upload thumbnail button right there, or you can use one of this pre-selected ones, and all you do is just click on it and that selects the thumbnail that people see when they search the movie. If you want to create playlists, so like especially as a teacher, if you're creating different lessons, you could actually have playlists that are organized by your lessons. So if you're doing, for example, for me, I might do a rhythm study video, so I could actually have a rhythms playlist. I could have a music notes playlist. So you can break that down into categorizations, and then you can put your movie under that. Or you could even, if your class, if you're going to have a lot of things online, you could do week 1 and then have all your videos under that playlist, week 2, and you can customize these at any time. You don't have to do it right now. If you realize later that you want to make some tweaks to that, you can go back in and just tweak it real fast and change that to a playlist. So I'm not going to select any playlist. Yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not. You can, I usually select yes, it's made for kids. So that gets around any of your school, especially if your school has any modding set on YouTube and G Suite. You don't have to worry about that stuff. Under more options, you can check some of these things. You can add tags to it. Usually I skip all this kind of stuff. You can put recording date and location. You can do what type of license it has. You can pick some categories. A lot of this stuff in the customization of your channel, you can preset these, which makes it a lot easier. Honestly, I would just ignore most of these. So once you mainly get in your title, your description, the thumbnail, which you can select that later, especially if it's a long video, it might take a while for that to show up. So what you may need to do is come in later and set that thumbnail. You can select a playlist if it's made for kids, and then I wouldn't worry about any of the advanced stuff. And then you can click next. This screen I usually skip through. If you're really going to get in-depth in YouTube, you can do all sorts of really cool stuff within the video. This is where you can do some of that stuff. You can create end screens and all those things. Usually I just skip this part. Visibility. This is the last step. So you can save or publish. So you can set it as public, meaning anybody can watch the video. You can make it unlisted, where anyone that has the link directly can watch the video. Or you can set it only you and people you choose. So if you ever work with like Google Docs where you share the document with somebody, it's kind of like that. You can only view the document if you've shared it. So you can set who specifically can see your video. Unlisted is usually the easier one. Then you don't have to worry about sharing it. But if you got something very private, that would be the way to go. Unlisted means they can't find it if they search it or anything. You have to send them the link to the video in order to see it. Or you can put it public where they can just go to your YouTube channel and they can view it directly. You can set a schedule. So if you want to record a bunch of videos in advance and you want to just go ahead and get them all posted, you can actually set what date and time you want that video to go public. So what it'll do is it'll keep it hidden, and then when that date and time hits that you set it to go scheduled, it will become active so people can see it. So if you want to sit down as a teacher and record 4 or 5 lessons that covers you for the next week, you could upload those on the weekend and set a lesson to go live on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and have them go live at that time. So that's a really, really nice feature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit save or publish. I'm going to have it go public right away. And I'm going to hit publish. Here it gives you the link right to your video, and you can copy it. You can share it to Facebook, Twitter, all those different places if you want, or you can just hit close. Your video is now uploaded. So from here, over on the left, you'll see videos. If you click on that, it will actually show the videos that you've uploaded. And if you want to go in a little further, it will show you if it's public, what level it is. If you want to change it really quickly, you can change it to private, unlisted, or you can schedule it. It says that it's made for kids. It tells you the date it's published, shows you how many views you've had, how many comments, how many likes or dislikes, which you can disable that stuff if you choose. And then from here, you can actually edit the details. You can view the analytics, which is the views, the comments, and a few other stats. You can actually read the comments, or you can view how the video looks on YouTube, or you can click the three little dots and get a few additional options. But let's say that you made some changes and you want to go in and just adjust it. Again, in here you can put the title, the description. It's all those same options that you saw when you uploaded the video. So you can make those changes and then you can click Save. If you create playlists, you can select Playlist over here and you can create your playlist. You can make new playlists by clicking up here, and you can add the video to those playlists by going back into the edit and setting those playlists. The last piece is if you want to upload more videos. Again, you go to your dashboard, you'll notice over here that there is no upload video button. Now you can use that up arrow or the go live. So you would click that upload videos up arrow, and again you would go through that process again. Don't forget to check out my site at adamontech.com, where you can submit suggestions or follow-up questions to these video tutorials. While you are there, you can read my writings that explore a number of topics in greater detail. Also, don't forget to hit that like button below so you can stay up to date with the latest videos. You can also leave a comment below or hit me up on Twitter at twitter.com/adamontech. So until next time, this is Adam on Tech, signing off.